Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for another Arena Cube. This is an interesting pack. Safe bet is just like Lelia. They're busted. Well, not busted, but good cards here. Sneak and Opal both get better as a first pick because you can build around them. And then there's the two counter spells, which are both nice. And I think I'm just going to play for win rate here. I'm going to take Lelia and I'm going to expect to get back either Hellkite or one of these lands. Or maybe Cosmogrand or Beza if I wind up white. Okay, now there's Saga, Windswept Heath, Flame Slash, P-Wave is very good. Am I just gonna force Boros again here? Huh. Urza's Saga definitely leaves me more open to a variety of things. Lilia is good in basically any deck that can play it, but it's especially good in aggro. I'm just gonna take a P-Wave here. Huh. How much do I want to force red-white here? There's Split Skin and a Wandering Emperor. If I had have gone the artifacts route, like I could have taken Opal, Urza Saga, Mishra's Workshop, or Dak. I am going to commit to red-white. Oh, I'm kind of glad I did, because now I get past Solitude. Alright. And now here we have a Spellbinder. There's some lands. They're not red-white. Alright, now it's like Xander's Lounge. Versus a Braid. I'm not really gonna be Xander's lounging, I don't think. Now here, I think I'm just gonna take Ghostfire Slice. And what we really want is like any Moxes, any Mana Crypts, Ancient Tombs. Those really make the red-white decks tick. Let's see what all this forcing Boros nonsense is about. Okay, and now I can take Nia. Obviously, if I was sneaking near Battlesphere and Torsten would have been good. I'll just take a Nia. If we wind up blue, it's not bad. Has some synergy with Lelia. Okay, so we got Nova back, but I'm gonna take a Sunbaked Canyon. I think this is the best of these Horizon Canopy cycles. cycle, you don't mind paying the life because normally your life total isn't that relevant, and you also don't want to flood out more than anyone else. Okay, we'll take Cathar Commando. It's not amazing. So I either want acceleration, it's number one. The other is good one drops. Guess we'll take this. It's kind of free. If we get like a Minskin Boo is really the main card you're thinking about splashing in a red-white aggro. Okay, now we get Reprieve versus Carnage Interpreter. I do think Carnage is good, but I think Reprieve is even better. Okay. Yeah, we'll take Seachrome Coast in case we get like a... what do you call it? Ancestral Recall or Time Walk or something like that. Here we're just taking Ragavan almost assuredly. And maybe we'll get back the Inquisitor, the Plunderer. Probably not, though. Kind of the only good cards in there is colors. Maybe a Thunderings Falls or a Retrofitter. Man. So this is what I'm talking about. You got good white one drops here, but you also got past a Mox. So we're gonna take the Mox. And it is green, which means it could be Naya here. Problem is a lot of the good aggressive green creatures are the 4-drops, like Questing Beasts and stuff, which we saw in the pick 1 of this pack, but they're double green. So you do have to invest quite a few picks into your mana base to make that work. But that's something I'm yet to kind of experiment with. With your aggressive decks, you really... the cost of not curving out due to mana issues, not having the right colors, right lands, it's really high. Taking a turn off or being inefficient with your mana can often just be the death knell. Whereas in more controlling decks, often you don't have to be quite as efficient. And I'm hoping I can wheel either Elspeth or Ocelot Pride out of that pack. Now Pyrogoyf versus Path. I think Path is more replaceable. I could get unexpectedly absent here, and ramping your opponent is not what you want to be doing. Okay, and there's the Minskin Boo. That's what I was talking about. Which tells me that green is wide open. So we'll probably get the Temple Garden or the other one back there. And so I'm going to take Arid Meza here. It's good in that it's a red-white land, and that green fetch. It plays Stomping Grounds, Temple Garden. Okay, Gut versus Fury. I think Gut looks great here. We already have a large amount of removal. I think just being able to go faster here. Gut looks great. This is an interesting one. What does this guy do again? This turn. So there's Burst Lightning, Pyrokinesis, and Elvish Mystic. I think I'm gonna take Pyrokinesis here. Huh. Now all three of these are pretty good. There's also a fetchable land. I do think Glimmer Lens and Mana Tithe are better spells, but I just need more drops here. Okay. We got back the Lightstall Inquisitor, but we also got back Questing Beast. I'm just gonna play it safe here. Oh, and now we got back Oust, but we also got Hired Claw. We did get Unexpectedly Absent back. And the Temple Garden. Showdown is also good, no doubt, but we need the land here. Now there's Elves, but I'm not too into the whole Elves plan. I'll take a red-green tap land. I'm kind of hoping not to take it. Oh, Urza and Tolarian Academy in the same pack. Basically nothing for me. There's Hierarch, which at least also taps for white. Or just like Lion Sash. Goblin Bombardment. Chetmere's. Sadly, I'm gonna take Chetmere's here. Okay, now it's Karakas versus Fiery Confluence here. For me. I think I'll just take Karakas. The kind of free thing to do with my mana. There's Lutri, which is kind of a free spell. There's also a Savannah and a Galvanic Discharge. I think I'm just gonna try to keep my curve as low as possible here. This pack has been underwhelming. Again, there's Avacyn's Pilgrim. There's an Arena of Glory. I'm just gonna take the Pilgrim. I'm not sure I'll play it. Oh, Sage. I love Sage of the Skies. This card is good. Here I just take Witch Enchanter. There's Scalding Tarn versus Glorybringer versus Mind Collapse. Scalding Tarn doesn't actually get me all my colors untapped. I think I want Glorybringer. It's a good big play to end the game. This thing's actually not bad. Now, FOMO versus Avora. I think I'll go with FOMO here. And then here, it's basically, I guess, Lion Sash. There's Swift Spear. How many non-creatures am I realistically playing though? Can you get out? I like just having a good concentration of ones. Okay, I'll play Lutri as a companion. Guess we'll take Titania. We're not gonna play it though. Other is good. Wheeling, eh?
Are they your memories or mine?
Definitely gonna need to cut a lot of cards here. Which enchanter? Cut of each of these. Green, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 green. That seems like plenty. Cut the pilgrim. Just try some light stall out. How many creatures do we have? 6 instants. I'm just gonna get rid of Swift Spear. Sash. This is the main thing I want to copy with Lutri. It's the only thing that can go face. Could cut FOMO. I'll cut it. Yeah. Not a crazy busted deck by any means, but not bad. I got a Mox, so we can't complain. Minsk and Boo. We got lots of decent cards. Let's see if we can just curve out on some fools here. Against Johnny here. Okay, this hand's fine. Go first. Death, right? Okay, there's my Minskin Brew. We'll run out Ragavan here. And clear the way with Pyrokinesis. Ideally, he plays another creature here. But he can strip mine me. Strip mine's pretty good with Death, right? You have to tap it to use the mana. Retrofitter. do this, I hit. I'm gonna discard Screaming Nemesis. Ragavan, see what we hit here. Still land. That's fine though. I think I actually discard Skin Boo here. It's too risky to keep it. Attack with both. Yeah. Want to force him into kind of doing that. I can always dash the Ragavan later. Oh man. Here. Oh, they get to choose. That's a lot worse. Right. I think that's fine here. Otherwise, I'm just doing nothing. Okay, he's gonna do that. This is a bit absurd. Approaching 0. Take 8. Kitten. Well, you could just, okay. Actually, pre that. To block this, go 2. And die. Wow, the strip mine wasteland really got me. Not an ideal first game by any means. Keep this. Okay, that helps a lot. Oh yeah. Two here. Not gonna let the Thalia live. It's just gonna grow. Splicer, sure. Now this is where my mana is doing me dirty, because if I unexpectedly absent that, then I have to draw an untapped land to play 4-drop next turn. I think that's fine. So if he doesn't have a play, I can still play FOMO. The thing with the hired claw. Okay. Hold there and epic here. Okay, let's start. Honestly, I think I just pump this thing. Cast the blockers. Think of this card. Do it pretty well. Planes. They're just guy. Two in the air, you get a bat. with everything. It seems better than playing Hieroglyph or Pyrokinesis here. This has to live, which it's not going to. It's definitely gonna block that. Maybe double block the claw. Still puts me in a very commanding position. I don't think it's worth dumping Pyroglyph.
If it's a brawl you want, okay.
Definitely waited on that. I guess you can't, because I can link for 4. I guess I couldn't even afford it. No.
He will never rinse because it's too tiny.
This one. Play this. Probably wants to parallax wave the blade slicer. All the other stuff back. Attack down Minsk and Bill.
I don't like defeat. It's like
Grow microwave.
eating troll ears.
Yeah, I didn't really think about the fact that my FOMO was going to force me to discard Pyrokinesis. Turn Innocence. That was a good draw. In hand, I draw a land. I could copy it and kill both of those. I could also just activate this. I can do that next turn. Play Witch Enchanter. Destroy your first striker. Attack with everything. my Pyrogoyf. Technically, yeah, no, he's dead next turn. My manland to the dome. Sporogenic infection. Alright, 1-1. That was more like it. Didn't get wastelanded into oblivion. Yeah, keep this. I think I'll turn one Kitty in here. Hopefully it eats some removal. Croxa, sure. Each opponent discards a card. Discard this land. My turn. Dash Ragavan. One. Yeah, Croxa does not do as much as Uro or Flage. Here we have Kithian into Split Skin. I can roll with that. Mulligan. Kithian. Okay, they're also red-white. Okay, that's a decent draw here. Split Skin, perfect. If he attacks with the Pride, I'm happy to double block here. It's mirror time. I think Draw that again. Master, okay. So now there's Lelia. I just Pyrogoyf the Rabble Master. Yes. Okay. Taking 7. Still has some mana. Here's those. here. Upgrade. Can upgrade again to a 4/4. Yeah, that got done. Rank it up with some red white. Cookie Monster. I think no early plays is too weak. Keep this. Bottom jet mirrors. That's Ragavan. Like that. Teferi. Cast a Teferi. Talisman. Play the star. Now I just go Tetsu on.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Spell. Happy for him not drawing that. Okay. Die pretty quickly here. Okay, balance. So I lose my creatures and I discard card. 1, 2, 3. My turn. Take up to Fairy. Let's play Gut. Last turn. Ponder. Actually, him drawing counterspell would have been great. So I have a Teferi in play. Sack the star. Red mana. Third path. Sure. Got some tokens here. Do I want to put gut on top?
Don't worry, I got this.
Look, seeing how big Pyrogoyf is. It's gonna need to be a big burn spell, buddy. Whatever it was, he put it in hands. I'm assuming it does something here. Reach. Did it balance me? Guess you just have to at this point. You sack a land and discard a card. Scariest thing you can have here is like LED in hand still. But he can't even use LED because it can only be used at instant speed.
Let me know if you're up for round two.
Lotus in hand, he could replay to Fairy, but then he just bounces to Fairy and I Pyrogoyf him in the face. Don't see a lot of ways I can use this. Sure, star. That's it. Okay. Let's attack. Damage, eh? Put Lutri into hand. To kill Pyrogoyf here, I just put it on top. I don't love that I'm giving him so many turns to concoct something here. It's alright. He's already used his breach too. Wrath of God. Just pass. Didn't get there. Nice. To 4 wins. Good old Boros. Well, Boros is good for the win rate. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have kept this in retrospect. I got. Pass the turn. Show. One got a bit lucky. Very dead here. Gamble. Did not always pay off. Not an icon. No red. And I go first. Caracas doing work here. Magda plus Kellen. So now I can go pass a turn. Binder. Can never cast that. He probably just discards the Magda. to the reflection. Just be getting red-whited out here. Block here. I can't gain life. A little trick with Caracas here. You probably would have wanted to wait to do that. Days. Yep. Spatter Skull. You can't equip it, luckily. Ragavan. Go to 3. That certainly doesn't do it. Good game. Alright. Yeah, being on the draw. Again, my mana being awkward. Cost me dearly. Respectable 4 and 3 with red-white. I think with red-white, unless you get a really crazy draft or you just get a bit lucky, you're not gonna peak that high, but you're almost always gonna go more than 50%. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed another red-white aggroing. And if you did, feel free to like the video, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel if you want to see more drafting. Alright, peace.